8 centuries ago, a boy from the Mongolian steppes faced betrayal, captivity, and poverty. Yet he transformed his life into one of history's most remarkable stories. His name was Genghis Khan.
My Khan, the enemy seals itself behind stone walls, trembling at your name.
Their fear will break those stones before we do.
What if the secrets to building history's largest empire could help you lead, grow, and conquer challenges today? Genghis built an empire that spanned continents, but what made him truly unstoppable wasn't just brute force. It was his vision, adaptability, and strategy. What can we learn from his extraordinary rise and inevitable fall? Born as Temujin in 1162, Genghis Khan's early life was shaped by hardship. When his father, a tribal leader, was poisoned, his family was abandoned by their clan, leaving them to survive alone on the unforgiving steppes. Temujin, still a boy, was kidnapped by a rival tribe and shackled in humiliation. He escaped by persuading a guard to free him, a testament to his charisma and resourcefulness, even at a young age. Later, his wife Berta was abducted by the Merkid tribe. Temujin rallied allies to rescue her, forging key alliances that strengthened his position. These early struggles shaped a leader who turned adversity into opportunity, uniting the fragmented Mongol tribes and transforming himself into Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. Genghis Khan's success wasn't built on brute force alone. It was his vision that set him apart. He saw the Mongols as more than warring tribes. They were a unified force capable of ruling the world. His revolutionary meritocracy rewarded talent over noble birth, elevating skilled archers, strategists, and even former enemies. At Nishapur in 1231, after his son-in-law was killed, Genghis Khan's forces annihilated the city in a brutal act of retribution, reportedly killing nearly 1.7 million people. This massacre sent a clear message: resist and face destruction. But Genghis balanced fear with reward. At the siege of Bukhara in 1220, he spared the city after its defenders surrendered, even incorporating them into his administration. His chilling declaration, "I am the punishment of God," underscored his ability to use fear and mercy to secure loyalty. At the heart of his empire was the Yasa, a unifying legal code that turned chaos into order. The Yasa forbade the kidnapping of women, outlawed Mongol slavery, and demanded loyalty above all else. Critics called Genghis Khan barbaric, but his laws fostered rare equality and unity on the steppes. This code wasn't just about rules, it was a philosophy that bound his vast and diverse empire together. 3 traits defined Genghis Khan's leadership: clarity of vision, adaptability, and psychological warfare. His clarity inspired his men to see themselves as part of a grand destiny, uniting the known world. His adaptability was unmatched. He learned siege tactics from Chinese engineers, logistics from Persian merchants, and battlefield strategies from his enemies. Like a modern innovator, he pivoted with every challenge, turning obstacles into opportunities. His psychological warfare was equally devastating. At the Battle of the Kalka River in 1223, the Mongols feigned retreat, luring their enemies into a deadly ambush. By the time their pursuers realized the trap, it was too late. This strategy not only secured victory but left a lasting psychological scar, ensuring future enemies approached the Mongols with caution or surrendered outright. But even the greatest empires carry the seeds of their own collapse. As Genghis Khan's empire stretched from the Pacific to Persia, its vastness tested even the efficiency of Mongol governance. Communication frayed, and distant territories grew harder to control. When the Khwarezmian Shah, who occupied an area that would exist in modern-day Iran, betrayed Genghis by killing his envoys, the response was total annihilation. This brutal retaliation highlighted both the strength and fragility of an empire that relied heavily on its founder's singular vision. After Genghis Khan's death in 1227, his successors divided the empire into competing khanates, each pursuing their own goals, leading to fragmentation. Yet Genghis Khan's legacy extends far beyond his conquests. He revived and secured the Silk Road, creating trade networks that connected Asia and Europe. These routes carried goods like silk and spices, as well as ideas, technologies, and tragically, the Black Plague. His Yam system, a relay of mounted couriers, was one of history's first global communication networks, fostering cultural exchange and economic prosperity. In mere decades, Genghis Khan reshaped the known world. But his story offers more than triumph. It is a cautionary tale. Great visions require more than one leader's genius. They demand systems that endure beyond their founder. Genghis Khan's rise and fall show us that the very traits that create greatness, clarity, adaptability, and unifying purpose, can also sow its downfall. The question for modern leaders is simple. Can you build something that lasts?